Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to say all praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you brothers throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching the truth and righteousness and sincerity. And to you Israelite foreigners, come back home to the truth. To those that passed away in the Lord, the dead in Yahweh Shai shall arise first. I want to go into this subject because brother asked me a couple questions last night, just for edification purposes, and I felt that it's important to go into a quick impromptu on my way to work in the morning driving lesson, for Israel in general. Just everybody knows the white man's played with words and shit over the course of time, and two words that the white man has played with, and I just uncovered it for myself right now, is virgin and maiden. Now, basically, if you ask the white man, the words virgin and maiden mean the same thing, basically a virgin, or a woman that hasn't had sex. Now, well, actually, virgin is a person who's never had sex, when you look in the dictionary. Now, here's where it differs from the language that was spoken of in the scriptures, or using the scriptures, right? The word virgin in English translates from two Hebrew words, at least that I know of, maybe more. Alma and Bethula. Bethula, when you go into the Hebrew, when you read Bethula, that's a woman who's literally never had sex. That's a virgin by even American 2017 standards. Ilma is a young woman of a marriageable age. All right, and it's important to know, because that's the same thing that maiden is. It's a young woman that is eligible to be married, right? It also comes from the word maid, or it also, an offspring of that word is the word maid, which you know what a maid is. You know what I'm saying? So, because a woman is a help meet. That's probably what maiden means to begin with. Meet, help meet. I don't know though. That one I'm just kind of speculating. But when you go into the Greek, you have Parthenos. I believe it's Parthenos or Parthenos. That's virgin. That's a woman of a marriageable age. So that's going along with the definition of Alma. Right, so for you brothers that want to understand the so-called virgin birth, or the birth of Yahushua, when you read Isaiah 7:14, it has the word Alma, which is equivalent to Parthenos, which is the word used in Luke 1:27 and in Matthew's 1:18. So it's a young woman of a marriageable age. It's not a woman that has never had had sex before. And also, furthermore, the angel came to her before she conceived. Where does it say that you are with child? What I'm saying, when the angel came to her. So you have to actually understand words, especially when you're dealing with these doctrines. You really have to deal with word comprehension and all that. I got a little bit of experience with word comprehension. My degree's in English, so I had to take about probably a couple dozen classes in language and reading and all that shit. You know what I mean? So you have to really, it's tricky a lot of times, because the connotation of the word virgin is a person who's never had sex. Like, you got men out there actually saying, I lost my virginity. Nigga, you got a hymen that got broken into. That's what virgin is, man. You're it means you're a fucking woman that just fucked for the first time. You know what I'm saying? So, and when you look in the Merriam-Webster dictionary, that's why the Merriam-Webster dictionary is a piece of shit. You can understand words through it, but then you really gotta, more importantly than looking at words through the dictionary, is you really got to look at the etymology of it. So that's that. You know what I'm saying? That's my lesson on virgin versus maiden. When you go into the Hebrew, it's the same thing. It's a young woman of a marriageable age. But with that, I want to say all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you brothers throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching the truth and righteousness and sincerity. To you Israelite foreigners, come back home to the truth. To those that passed away in the Lord, the dead in Yahweh shall arise first. Shalom.